Hello, hello, hello. Got two bits of Pink Floyd news for you. Oh yeah. We're going for the clicks. We're going for the clicks today. First. You've been waiting for it. It's arrived. Yes, Live at Pompeii has been reissued, and go away. I don't want that. You've got all the things. You've got the DVD. You've got the Blu-ray. You've got the CD and an LP. Yes, we're going to go through all of this stuff. It's going to be great. It's going to be absolutely great. But of course, I don't know about you or me, but I like Pompeii with pictures, moving pictures. And so, yeah, we got this delightful new Blu-ray reissue. Hopefully it's better than the DVD that came out whenever it was. I'll have to get it off the shelf. Was it 25 years ago now? I can't remember. Which I didn't. I thought I kind of. I didn't like it. I didn't think it was very, very good. But yeah, it's all been rescanned. It's been rescanned from the original 35mm footage. In fact, after this, or even during this, if you don't care for me that much, head over to the Pink Floyd YouTube channel and you will see a smidgen of the new footage. There's a bit of echoes. I do believe the audio has been remixed by a certain Mr. Stephen Wilson. I'm not sure if you're familiar with his work, but they've let him get his grubby little mitts over the Pompeii soundtrack. Oh well. So yeah, they've had it rescanned. The original film directed by Adrian Maben has been rejiggered. Again, it was filmed, so that's good, because when they scan film stock, you can blow it up into 4K, much better. Well, there isn't 4K. That's what I was saying. Why isn't there a 4K Super HD UHD release? We only got boring old Blu-ray. That's like the equivalent of releasing it on wax cylinder these days. So yeah, you got the film with all the bits on, and a separate concert film. So there's two bits. There's the feature film, which I guess has all the the bits with them in the studio, talking about apple pie and crust and stuff, and it's a bit too toppy. Who remembers that? I love that bit. So you've got the original version and the edited concert film as well, and it features Dolby Atmos. Hey. That's only for the feature film, and 5.1 surround sound, as well as stereo. So that's nice. So that's the Blu-ray. But there's more. There always is, isn't there? That will set you back £26.98. This is via the Pink Floyd website. If you haven't got a Blu-ray player, and frankly, why haven't you got a Blu-ray player? You can also get the boring old DVD, but why would you bother with that? Why would you bother with the DVD when everyone's got a Blu-ray player? But they've also released the audio alone, which again, I don't know. Is that necessary? Because you want the pictures. But yeah, it's the first time the audio portion of the film has been released on its own, and we've got it in a double LP and a 2 CD set. So we'll look at the CD first. It's good. I like that. Look, there's some of the mosaics from Pompeii there, making up the CD artwork. And yeah, you got the CD one, which comprises what we already know. But CD2 contains an alternate take, Careful with Axe Eugene, and an unedited version of A Saucer Full of Secrets. So there you go. That will set you back £16.98. But of course, you'll be going, no, I like it black and 12 inches. Yeah, and for those people, you can get the 2LP, which is, again, it's all kind of divvied up over 4 sides. It is what it is, I suppose. So yeah, they've also got a range of t-shirts, which is quite cool. If you like a good t-shirt, I quite like that one. I might get that one. What do you reckon? £55? Are you kidding me? I won't be getting a t-shirt. Why is that £55? So yeah, you need to know when it's coming out, don't you? Did we do the date? I don't think we did. May the 2nd. So May the 2nd. That's when that's coming out. Now, we probably what we actually want. Well, I want the Blu-ray or the 4K even UHD of the Wall movie. You know, with Bob Geldof. It's about time that was properly reissued. But you're probably thinking, Darren, the Pink Floyd have got enough money. Oh no, not anymore, because a certain Mr. Roger Waters was in court. Yeah, he was in court. This was yesterday. This was yesterday, the 25th of February. Justice Jennifer Eady was presiding and found that statements from Roger Waters, ex of Pink Floyd, were defamatory, right? Because he'd accused a filmmaker of cheerleading the genocide of Palestinians and acting as a Zionist mouthpiece. This is when he was being interviewed on Al Jazeera. So Justice Jennifer Eady said that Waters was making a statement of fact, right? And the ruling is it's like a preliminary hearing, advances the defamation case now to a trial, because what we have over here is I don't think we go straight to trial with defamation. It has to be kind of stress tested first, and the judge will go, well, this isn't a defamation, or this is, and so we've done that first part, and so now it's going to go to trial. Statements are defamatory of the claimant at common law, she wrote. Last year, Waters was sued by John Ware, who produced the documentary The Dark Side of Roger Waters. Go and watch it. I think it's on YouTube. And Waters had been interviewed on Al Jazeera's The Stream, and that's where he made his defamatory comments in the documentary, which features interviews with Norbert Satchel, who was a saxophone player who played with him, and Bob Ezrin, famous producer of The Wall, among other albums. Both of those expressed their experiences of anti-Semitism with Roger Waters. I thought the thought police were trying to break down the door there. So this is kind of interesting. Meanwhile, the campaign against anti-Semitism, which helped create the documentary, said those who claim that someone alleging anti-Semitism is just a cheerleader for genocide are just spouting a modernised version of the trope that those who allege anti-Semitism are merely trying to silence criticism of Israel. In the ruling, the court rejected arguments from Waters that his statements were meant to be opinions on the conduct of Israeli forces in Gaza, among other things. Eady, the judge, wrote, although I would accept the first defendant's reference to a genocide expressed his opinions to what is happening as a result of the actions of Israeli forces in Gaza, to which he'd already referred, in stating that the claimant positively supported that genocide, I find he was making a statement of fact. This is going to be interesting. Waters is up in court, and this is taken from the Hollywood Reporter. We'll have to wait and see what happens next, because I guess the court case will progress. And I mean, we've already had Polly Sampson and Davy Boy Gilmore talk about Waters' anti-Semitism. He's demonstrably true, I believe, as Gilmore tweeted once. So yeah, this is interesting. This is very, very interesting, because it could be a payout for the filmmaker, and you've got to be careful what words you throw around. You can't throw around words like that, because it's defamatory. And what we see in social media, in a lot of these commentary sites with interviews, is people just losing their minds over it, rather than having a more dispassionate outlook. They lose their minds and they say things that I think I don't know if he would regret it, would he? I don't think he would. I think his ego has finally overtaken everything, and that's the problem when you don't have anyone pushing you back and saying, look, steady on now. You end up breaking the law. So yeah, defamation. Roger Waters, defamation. The eyes will be glued to this one. It would be glued to this one to see how that one goes on. I imagine later in the year it will happen. Who knows? But we'll have to keep our eyes out for that. So yeah, that's the two news stories. You've got two bits of Pink Floyd news. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Tell me what you think in the comments. Will you be buying a lovely vinyl edition of Pink Floyd in Pompeii? Or do you agree with Roger Waters or not? I don't know. It's a strange hill to die on, isn't it? And yeah, and that was the news. Thank you for watching. Who knows? Maybe we'll do this again one day. I don't know. But anyway, prog on.